Hey everyone, I'm so glad to be back and do a video. I haven't done one in a while, and it's mainly just because I have been so busy. I'm just now getting over a cold, if you can tell. I kind of sound snuffly and everything else, but I had a cold, and then we went on vacation for a week to the beach, and I had prom last week at my work, so I've just been really super busy. But I wanted to do a current love video and show everything that I'm loving, because I didn't do a March favorites and I don't think I did a February favorite. So these are just some things that I'm really enjoying right now as we go into spring, and some of them you've already seen and some of them you haven't. So I will get started and show you what I've been loving. First and foremost, I want to start off with a couple of foundations, and I think I've mentioned this in a video, but I don't know if I've actually said what I've been using. But I probably about, I don't know, maybe a month ago, I went and purchased, maybe it's been more than a month ago, maybe it was like the end of February, I don't know, but I went and purchased the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I've used this before and I've just been loving it. It is a heavier foundation, but I don't know, I've been loving it mainly for work. When I have really long days at work, I love the light dewy foundations and the glowy foundations, but for work, everything just sweats off of my face. I mean, just completely melts, and it makes it really hard to maintain, that nice makeup look during the day when I'm working. So I needed something that was long wearing, and this definitely is. My color is in, it is in Sand 2W1 Sand, which is, I think, their warm, and it's their first level in the warm color. But I do like it, and I will probably do more of a comparison review, but that's that. And then I was persuaded by a couple of other people here on YouTube. I've seen a lot of people with the Double Wear Light. So I had ran out of my other foundation that I was using as my kind of weekend foundation, and I decided I wanted to get the light, the Double Wear Light by Estee Lauder. And I love the Double Wear so much, but on the weekends, I want like that summer glowy foundation to wear every now and then, and this kind of gives you that. To me, it still gives pretty good coverage, but it's not like super heavy or anything. So I'm liking it, and like I said, I'll probably do a more in-depth review, maybe even pictures, whatever, to show you guys a little bit more, my experience and my take on the Double Wear foundations. But this color that I have is the Intensity 2. And I wore this a lot when I went to the beach, like at night, because this actually doesn't have the sunscreen in it. So for pictures, it works, way better if you're taking a lot of pictures. But I really enjoyed this for at night going out at the beach, because it's lighter, and I could put bronzer on it and stuff, and it did well. But okay, and that's my foundations, and now I'm gonna move on to the concealer I've been loving. I purchased this a long time ago, and I actually forgot about it, and I've used it before, but it's the Dream Mousse Concealer, and I found it in my closet and like an old handbag. But I've used the mousse concealers before, but I just pulled it out because my other concealer was just getting too light as we move into spring and summer, and this one is a little bit darker. So let's see, what color is this? It is in light 4-5. So it's still a lighter color, but it's still a lot darker than my other foundation or concealers for winter. Some of them were just really getting too pale. So this one's nice. And that's the concealer I've been using. And mascara I've actually been reaching for a lot lately is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous, which gives you bold volume mascara. And this is just a travel size like tube that I got with a gift with purchase when I purchased the foundations. And I believe I've used this before, but I have just been loving it. And I'm actually not wearing it today. I'm actually wearing the L'Oreal Voluminous, which I may do another video on later on. But I really do love this mascara, and it's easy, it doesn't clump, it gives you volume, but I've been reaching for that a lot. And then another thing that I have been loving, and I used it so much when I went on vacation to the beach, is a lip balm, and it's the Blistex 5-Star Lip Protection. And this is fairly new, But this is amazing. It's super, super moisturizing. And I got it because it actually has SPF 30. And my lips get burned and chapped really easily. So I wanted something that was going to protect it from the sun. And it definitely did. And I'll just put some on now because I just couldn't help it. I'm addicted. But it is really, really moisturizing. I mean, it does a really great job, and I think it was like $1.99 or something at Target. So it's very cheap, but it's well worth it, especially if you're going to be out in the sun a lot. So that is that. And then my next item that I have been using a lot is actually the Bronze Universal by Chanel. And I did a video on this, but I really, really have been enjoying it. I used it a lot at the beach because it gives the perfect glowy tan. I actually don't have it on again today. I did something different with my makeup today. I used some older products, but this is just really, really nice for like the beach. And I used it so much like all week when we were there, and then when I came back, because it does give the perfect, you know, glowy look without looking like a powder bronzer. And I used it with my stippling brush. So that is that. I've been loving that. And then the next one, I think I've shown this actually in a video, but I've just been reaching for it. I actually have all the colors on today, and it is the Wet n Wild Icon palette. I have been reaching for this so much lately, and it is in the palette, which this lighting is just really going to suck because the window is going to wash it out, but I think you can see there. It's the egg. I think it's called Egg Crate or Eggshell, but it's got like the pinky beige color, the brown, and then the white. It's just a great neutral palette. And I just absolutely love it. And I've got them all on today, if you can see. I've got the brown color in the crease, the pinky on my lid, and then the white as a highlight. So I love these. These are great for the money. And the next product that I have been loving and I have been reaching for, I've had in my drawer forever, but now that we're getting into warmer weather, I'm pulling it out again. And it is the Mary Kay you have to be careful with this, but it's the like liquid eyeshadow, and let's see, what is it called here? It is the Icicle Eye Color is the name of it, and the color is actually in vanilla, and it's just like a liquid eyeshadow, and you have to be really careful with this because it is kind of liquidy, creamy a little bit, so a little goes a long way. But I've used it a lot like on the weekends or when I'm going to the beach because I just rub it in as like a highlight, and it gives like this pretty sheen color. And I've been using it a lot lately. I didn't use it that much in the winter because it is a really light color and I felt like it just washed me out. But now that it's getting spring, it makes it a little shimmery and I really like it. And the next the next product that I've been pulling out of my drawer again, and you've all seen this one a million times, is the NYC cream blush, and this is, I believe, Pink Plaza. So I love this, and I've said it before in my cream blush video, I think a while back ago, but it really is the great color, just a perfect color, and it is great pigmentation and consistency. And I've been using this a lot, like when I went to the beach, I don't even think I wore powder blush. I would just take some of this and rub it on my cheeks because it just was so dewy. So, love that, been loving that. And then another lip color that I've been loving, and I wasn't sure about it at first, but it was a Revlon. It's their new lip gloss series, and the color is in Strawberry. And I saw this, I believe it was on Pixie Woo 2, I think, mentioned it. I'm not sure, but I'll have to look and see. But she mentioned it, and she had it on one day, and it looked a lot prettier on her. And when I got to the store and I actually saw the color in the tube, I was like, wow, that is so bright. And I wasn't sure about it. But if you apply it with a light hand, it is really pretty. And I have been wearing it a lot lately, and I'll put some on now for you to see. I actually think I have a little bit of this on, and that's pretty much all that I would apply. Now sometimes, but if you keep going over this, like you go over your top, you can really get a bright lip with this. But if you apply it with a light hand, it can be very wearable. But the color is in Strawberry, and I like it. It's nice, especially for spring. It feels like fruity and fun, and it's just something, different. And then that's pretty much everything. I do have one last product, and you've seen it before, but I've just been using it because that's the only thing I have. So I guess I have been using it a lot for these past months. But it is the L'Oreal Powder Compact, the Infallible L'Oreal Pressed Powder. And it's more like, I guess, a powder foundation, but it's still powder. As you can see, I've completely hit pan. But I've just been leaving it in my car and just been using it for like touch-ups when, you know, I'm going somewhere and I'm like oily or whatever. So I've still been using that. But that is pretty much everything. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And, you know, if you've used any of these products, feel free to give me tips and share with me some ideas. I do want some help from you all, though. I've recently purchased the Clinique brush cleaner, and I'm not sure about it. So if any of you have used this and you have any advice or tips that you would like to give me, please feel free to, you know, let me know like what you think of it and how I should use it. Because I've been just using it as the directions say, you know, spraying it downward and you know, like washing it out. But I don't know. I'm just not in love with it yet. And I don't know if maybe there's another way or something else that I need to be doing. But just let me know your thoughts on this because I'm still kind of playing around with that. Kind of has a funny smell. So we'll see. But I hope you all are having a great week. And I will talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.